What went through your mind this morning when you heard that Anthony Bourdain had died?
I mean, obviously, like a lot of people, in shock, and obviously, disbelief really, and to be able to spend time with him here and get a chance to know him. It was a few weeks, but he's a lovely guy, and to hear that news this morning was, it was devastating, man. A lot of people, he touched a lot of people, and there's a lot of, a lot of sad people out there today, for sure.
What was he like when he was here?
I mean, he was great. He was easygoing, full of jokes and laughter, and loved the lay of the land here, loved the pace. He's pretty quiet too. He didn't, want to be in too many crowds and whatnot. Pretty laid back in that sense, but in the group we were in with Fred and Dave and Tony and just always having a good time, good laugh, and looking forward to the next adventure every day. We were out in Buckins and cod fishing and shed parties, and he was having a great time. Yeah.
It's been a few weeks since the episode aired, and obviously there was months and months of build up, to it. What did it do for this restaurant, for Raymond's, to have Anthony Bourdain, do such a big segment of the show, but also, for you guys to play such a big part in his Newfoundland adventure?
Yeah, no, when we were contacted, I was, super excited, and obviously it was a real honor to be able to show him, my backyard, so to speak, to bring him hunting and fishing, and just to show him the lay of the land, and to bring him here to the restaurant to show him what we're doing, and just celebrating all the beautiful, wonderful Newfoundland products. I think he was really taken back by that, and he had a lot of great things to say, and he was super genuine, and it just made me realize, we're doing some good stuff, and it was nice to hear it from somebody like himself who was eating around the world and experienced so many amazing restaurants, and to have that kind of feedback was a beautiful thing, and cool.
On that note, I mean, what do you think it meant to this place, the broader, Newfoundland and Labrador, whether it's the food scene or, this place in general, to have, the imprimatur of the worldliest traveler of them all, Anthony Bourdain?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than that, and again, it was a magical experience to be able to show him the lay of the land here, and show him our culture and all the wonderful artists and musicians, and it was amazing to open that door and let that in, and obviously to expose that to the rest of the world, really, it's an amazing thing, and it's great for Raymond's and Merchant, but it's also great for all the other restaurants around, and but also just great for Newfoundland, great for Canada, It's, it was, again, it was wonderful. I feel very fortunate to have met him and spent time with him, but again, it's a really sad day to think about what went on. It's again, still trying to digest it all, It's, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't make sense, but I was speaking earlier today, it really makes you think about, mental health issues, and makes me think about, kitchen lifestyle, and we do a lot of stuff, and we talk about, mise en place and eat local and food waste, but sometimes we forget about ourselves, and we don't stop and think about, what's going on in our kitchens, in our restaurants, and there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of mental health issues that we don't talk about, and unfortunately it takes a tragedy like this to bring it to the table, and to start talking more about it, and so hopefully to bring something good to the table out of this horrible situation, is to get people talking about mental health and the issues, and getting kitchens to make that a priority, and restaurateurs and chefs to make sure, people are taken care of.
That's well put. I wanted to talk to you from a chef's perspective about Anthony Bourdain. What did he do with Kitchen Confidential, with his early shows, with his persona? What did he do for how popular culture conceptualizes the chef?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously was a pioneer in that department. You know, he really opened the kitchen door and really allowed people to understand what it really is like to work in a kitchen, especially, 20, 30 years ago. It was obviously a lot has changed, but still to today, it's a really high stress, long hours, challenging environment. And yeah, he really put chefs up there on a pedestal, and really kind of carved an identity where we weren't just cooks and chefs. We're like, true people doing magical things in the kitchen, and hats off to him for that. So.
Did you see, as a young chef in the industry, did you see people, or whether they were directly emulating Anthony Bourdain, but did you sort of see his style, his aesthetic rubbing off on people and permeating that industry? And whenever I see now, like when I see the chef with the sleeve of tattoos and kind of a rock star sort of aura, and I can sort of see the guy who lit that match, this was right here.
Oh, without a doubt, he was, like I said, a pioneer in that industry, and in our industry, and that kind of lifestyle, and a lot of people. He really touched a lot of chefs and a lot of people in the industry like that, and yeah, just to think, he's gone today, it's unbelievable. It's again, hard to believe.
Does it strike you? It must strike you as strange in all kinds of ways that one of the last, chapters in this story unfolded here.
Yeah. No, it's, again, it seems like yesterday he was here and we were out having a great time and discovering the lay of the land, and there was no indication or any. It's the last thing you'd think of, But I'm really happy and proud of the fact that he came here and again got a chance to see Newfoundland and to understand the people and the culture, and yeah, I'll definitely have a lot of great memories spending time with him and a lot of great friends. So that's the way I'll remember him for sure.